Hey everybody, I'm John at Collect Cards. Hope you're all doing well. It's Wednesday, September 25th. We're in the final days of the regular season for MLB. Got some really good wild card races this year. The Tigers made a really incredible move in the AL Central to all but secure a wild card spot, given from where they were about 7-8 weeks ago. Yeah, so it's we got 4 teams going for 2 spots in the AL, and I think 3 teams are going for 2 spots in the NL with just days to go. Great stuff. The postseason's going to be fantastic. Shohei Ohtani's first postseason. Aaron Judge and Juan Soto on the Yankees in the postseason together. See what the Bombers can do. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And in this video, I'm going to share one vintage pickup. You probably know what it is from the thumbnail that I did share for this video. I'm going to share a couple of TTM autographs as sort of a appetizer first, but I do want to talk about this pickup I've made. It's a really exciting pickup, one I've targeted for a decent while. Love having it, but I wonder if maybe I wouldn't call necessarily whiffed on it, even though I put that in the title of this video. But you tell me what you think after I show it up close. All right, see you on the other side. Okay, let me trot out the undercard, so to speak, for this video. It's not like there's a heavyweight bout or anything, but here's that appetizer I was talking about. Going to trot out a few picture autographs that I got through the mail in the last month or so, kind of going from known quantity reliever up through well-known or even all-star, and actually there's a Cy Young Award winner here of TTM Autos. So Ed Vandenberg, he was a pretty good reliever in the 80s. Got his auto there, TTM, he was a freebie. There's a name from the past, Alejandro Pena. He was $3, I think, so kind of a different kind of price you typically see for a TTM auto. It's usually, if they're going to charge, it's usually 5 or 10 or something like that. Mr. Pena was seeking 3, so that's what he got from me. Thanks very much for this, Alejandro Pena. This is a 1985 Don Russ Leaf card that I just happen to have. So kind of a cool card to send out. And then we're going to go back slide into vintage here. We're also kind of going back further back as we go. Mr. Al Downing, who served up Hank Aaron's 715 home run ball. Got him here on 76 Topps. Also got him here on 65 Yankees. So I got him twice, which was pretty cool. And I actually really like, he signed it in 2 different colors of ink to kind of maybe go with the color of the kind of card a little bit. Like, the Yankees are dark navy, almost like a black. And Dodgers a little more royal blue. So I think that's really cool that he took the time to do that. So, and goes with the Yankees in black lettering pennant there. So thank you, Mr. Downing, for these. He is $7.50 per autograph, so that was $15 for the 2 cards there. Really like getting those. Here's the Cy Young Award winner I mentioned, Jim Perry, brother of Gaylord Perry. Jim Perry was the 1970 Cy Young Award winner in the American League. This was $5. So thank you, Mr. Perry, for this one. Jim Perry is going to be 80. He's going to be 88 years old at the end of next month, close to Halloween. So great stuff there. Thanks again, Jim Perry, for that one. Love the inscription. And the last one I'm going to show here, Camilo Pascual, 1961 Topps. I don't think he won a Cy Young Award, but he was if he did, please correct me, because I did not look it up ahead of this, and I should have. But he was a pretty solid pitcher for the Senators and Twins in the 50s and into the 60s. Camilo Pascual was $10 for that autograph. Thank you so much, Mr. Pascual, for that. And he will be in fact, he is 90 years old. 90 years young, Camilo Pascual. Thank you again so much for that. Looks fantastic. These signatures all turn out really well. So wanted to trot those out. Thought I'd show some picture autos that I got in advance of showing the main pickup of this for this video, or really the sole non-auto pickup that I'm showing here. Excuse me. It's a card I've really have been really looking forward to getting, and it's been a target of mine for, I'd say, over a year or so. It is the 1949 Bowman Bob Feller. Just take a moment here and look at it. I absolutely love this card, and the way I put it on the little stand I have here, I just by luck, it looks really, really good, and it does look really good. But once I take it off of this and I tilt it a little bit, of course it's okay. Well, it's a PSA 3, and it's an old PSA 3. So we'll start with there. Now I'm going to pick up the card and bring it up close. Centering is, centering's pretty good. Centering's pretty good. That's what drew me to it, actually. Coloring is a little faded, or it's got some toning across the top. I wouldn't call it staining. It's more toning, just with age. But now, let's adjust the card. Let's see if we can get the main problem with this card in view. There you go. I think you could start seeing it now. See the creasing? So here's the thing with this. Well, I'll just point it. The creasing basically goes all the way down into his sleeve. There, yeah, you can catch it. It runs all the way through, through his noggin, or a good chunk of his head. Here's the back really quick, and then I'll talk about the front for a bit. And we're going to make this a quick video today. But the back's actually in pretty darn nice shape. This is for a 3, you first look at it, and I first looked at it on the eBay listing. Again, what pulled me in here was the overall integrity of the card. I mean, it's not like a well-worn corners kind of 3. Overall, the color is very good. The registration is, I think, totally fine for this card, if not good, actually, because, you see the kind of the off with the white and the red with the Indians team name there. That is pretty much standard on, I think, a lot of these Bowmans from 49. That's just kind of how they printed. You look at his face. His face is pretty crisp overall. It's a little bit of, kind of edge or extra, ink there that's going into the red from his head, but I think that's overall pretty standard. His cap is pretty solid. So, gosh, excuse me again. But, yeah, overall, this is a really nice card that I love having, but I didn't know. Here's the crux of it. An old PSA 3, when it's looking at a glance as good as this, very good assumption to make is that there's going to be a crease in here somewhere, and it wasn't simple to tell where. It wasn't obvious where that creasing was on the eBay photographs. Their photographs were fine. I'm not gonna say the seller was trying to put one over on people, because it's caveat emptor. Could they have been better photographs? Could he have added more clear angles to show that creasing? Yeah, of course he could have. But and so I'm going to actually give a shout out here to John Wade Boggs fan, who just did a mini rant video on kind of the same topic. Although, again, I don't think the pictures for this listing were bad, and you can find it on eBay under most recent sale or recent sales. The seller actually is not a card dealer first and foremost. Turns out, I think he has guitars in their seller name, so they are more of a, I guess, musical instrument, if not solely guitars and guitar accessories kind of eBay seller. So they probably just came across a cache of cards, stash of cards to sell somehow. It got decent bids, but again, there was a slight roll of the dice there. And so you let me know, what do you think? Right now, I love the card, but when I look at it, of course, I'm noticing the crease. Again, I figured there was going to be creasing in here, given it's an old PSA 3, or it's an old PSA flip, and it got a 3 looking this good otherwise. So that, it's almost assumed there was going to be a crease in here somewhere. Now, if this was a new PSA grade, this probably be a 2, even with the strong corners. Maybe a 2.5, but probably a 2. And I fully was aware of that when I was bidding for this. But, you take what you get. And so right now, I love having this card. Check back with me 3-4 months from now. Maybe, I am looking to build funds for my 2025 main pickup of that 1940 Playball DiMaggio. Maybe I will release the funds that are kind of invested in this card. Maybe I'll kind of claim them back best I can, and maybe I'll put this back up for auction again. Who knows? We'll see. At the moment, that's not my plan to do, but because I do love having this card. I mean, it's my first Bob Feller, and I really, really enjoy having it. It's I love that the color is really good overall, and the price I paid. I got it for a good price versus other threes, knowing it's an older PSA grade, but still, it's like this was well within the budget I was planning to have for this, and so in that regard, I'm happy with what I got for the price I paid. Do I wish the crease was in a little bit better of a spot? Sure, but it is where it is. So you let me know. Did I whiff on this pickup or not? And that's really all I have for today. So thanks very much for watching, everybody, and good luck to your team if they're still in the postseason chase or in the playoffs already. Good luck to them here in these, as we're now in fall, and it's, this is the time when heroes are made. So enjoy the playoffs, everybody. I'll be back at you with another video soon. Take care, and yeah, that's it from here.